I got the job as a role of a project manager because that's what I was doing before. However, I already knew I wanted to be in product. Being international again in Canada, but looking for a job somewhere else, I thought this is just my chance to get my foot in. And it's going to be a new experience anyway. Maybe it's not the role that I really wanted, but I just wanted to do something and just get myself into this area and just experience it. So I got here and it was my first job in the Bay Area and a new company, new product. So I didn't really care as much about what position I was doing as long as I was exposed to the new people, new ideas, and I just sucked it all in and I tried to learn as much as possible about the tech and the product. And I was going way beyond my responsibilities as a project manager because I was just really excited to see and learn and like experience everything I can. And I knew that my end goal is to try myself in product because I've been wanting to do that for a while, but being already in the role that you kind of got into doesn't let you as much flexibility when you search for a new job. So if you build your experience around customer service or like me in project management, maybe as an engineer, and I had all of those experiences in my bag, but I didn't have a product manager experience. Nobody was willing to give me that role right away. And so I knew that I just needed to get myself into a company and just do my best there. And so that's what my plan was. And then as I got comfortable with them doing a good job in my role, I started expanding it as much as possible and attending meetings that I wasn't even needed for, making myself useful to people that weren't necessarily expecting me to, just to get myself more exposed to other people and connecting with them, and then asking what are they looking for, what kind of help I can give them. And so in a funny way, because of the role that I did and how much I shown of the expertise in my role, I just really impressed leadership positions. And so they were willing to take a risk and give me a PM job. So I was really lucky for that. But I do believe that it was only possible and much easier to do within a company, rather than looking for another company, new, completely random company. And so as a PM now in my company, is I knew that one thing that I'm lacking is understanding the customers, because I was not exposed to the customers as much as a project manager. And so I started learning and connecting with people who are immediately using the system and just getting to know exactly what their jobs are. Why are they using it? What is that their daily processes are? And I think that gave me a really big advantage to also understand, not just from the technology perspective or like experiment with what I think the new feature set should be, but really understand what the customers are doing on a daily basis. And that's probably the best thing you can do, is just to get yourself in their shoes, because then you're building it almost like for yourself, because you know what they're going through. And that's the product that I'm really, really excited about. And I think that's one of the main things, is to also focus on the benefit for the customers and the value and the benefit to the company. And all of that basically contributes to the value proposition that you as a product manager can deliver to the company and to your customers. And that's how you gain trust with your customers, among your peers, among managers. And they know that what you're building is not just because you're trying to experiment with it, but because it's backed by your knowledge of the customers. And obviously you need to measure the success of what you've built and how it actually benefits. And all of those are the metrics that would capture the progress that you've made as a product manager.